to engage.
Turrets down. You can even see Owl scraping for any gold that he can gain to really be a valuable part of this team fight that is going to unfold here if they continue with this lore.
It's a 4v4.
Push home. There's Owl. He comes in with Blazing Duet. The heal is huge. The sustain is there. Ryzen getting pushed back. Oh my Venus has to flicker as well. Now Kelra, the fighting force here, not going to be enough. As Renzio a little bit too late, using the final slash. Gonna get chased down mid lane. And BLACKLIST International now in a prime position to take the first lord of the game here. Ryzen still might look for an angle, but he's got to be careful. Edward also waiting patiently. They're going to zone them out the best they can. And this lord is looking like it's going to go in the hands of BLACKLIST International.
I can just imagine the comms on Omega. Why is no one dying? They've been trying so hard.
Yo, that heal was intense.
That was clutch.
That heal was intense. Very clutch indeed. Signature Oh My Venus. Like,
you're a Claude. You expect to lose out on that phase. So far out, with the help of their team, his teammates,
man,
really keeping up the part.
Yeah, and it's crazy to think all the healing coming from BLACKLIST, and that's considering the fact that there's 3 dominance ices on the side of Omega. Yet the heal being dished out by the Floryn is just like that.
That's really saying something.
Well, right now it's just BLACKLIST International getting the space they need, playing around this first lord. It is taken care of pretty quickly by Smart Omega, so they're happy with what they got. They flipped the gold lead in their favor.
Sea Halberd would be so much more punishing because of the new punish mechanic of the Sea Halberd dealing more damage.
Okay,
there it is.
Miko gonna find the kick exactly on who he needed to. The heals are not gonna be there for Oh My Venus as she falls. Razor Wrath gonna come down. Bang. Miko goes down as well. Another immortality gonna be popped. They're still focusing on it. Ryzen's gonna get forced out. Edward joining the party. Finds the lockdown with the Petrify to fall for Smart Omega. And what looked like a good moment, they lose the Lord here to BLACKLIST International.
And Yue with a 3-man final slash, just nailing the coffin there. But it's still not stopping the BLACKLIST squad so far.
So right now, again, they got to defend here. They're going to lose then Hammer Turret top side. Nothing they could really do to hold on to that. They're going to make quick work of this, though, before they lose more. BLACKLIST International, I set them mid lane. Ryzen clearing the wave the best he can. And Omega still holding on to this game, and now Edward showing up bottom side with the rest of the team. You're not going to be able to commit just yet. Ryzen going in, forcing them back. They do use the real-world manipulation. They get the flicker out from Oh My Venus. Do they ensue? Looks like they're going to call it off for now.
All right, that's going to be the safe play. And they did get some damage done to the Omega base. One inhib on top side going down, but it looks like they still want to fight.
Yeah, the CC,
Juicy.
Yeah, they know how to play around this. Actually, he's going to be looking for Oh My Venus again. Can they get the kill they're looking for? Winter Truncheon comes down. Real world manipulation goes. The Queen has fallen. Renzio goes down as well. Now Owl the focus. Can he escape? He can. Ryzen gets the kill, but 3 down for Omega. And it's now a 2 versus 3. Ryzen trying to escape. Edward, can he get away? A dash and a dash. And now Stome all to his own. Why? The red card is too much. And now it's all up to Ryzen. He's caught in a bad place. Immortality is popped. And he is still running for the hills. As the rest of the members left alive of BLACKLIST International hunted in. I said on game 1, BLACKLIST International takes the game.
Yeah, you never really can tell, right?
You know, it's definitely a possibility too. You know, anything can happen. Heavy spin could come out from Ryzen. Focus here on this tier 2 turret. Stome gonna try to bob and weave. There's the return with the real world manipulation. Yue though gonna get healed up. Renzio goes in with a final slash, but the follow up here comes Miko though. Can he land it on the target? Only hits Oh My Venus, and that is not gonna be a go signal for Omega.
Yeah, blessing of the Moon Goddess. Yeah. That's when you go all in on the fight. You can't go into the fight, combo, everything, Blazing Duet right away because, again, they're still catching up on the damage. Blacklist will just be able to heal all through that. You have to wait for key abilities to be used, like this.
Okay, they're going to find Wise here. He's caught into the turret, but they don't have enough damage again. Calvaro goes on the backside with a Blazing Duet. Miko not going to find the connection he was looking for, and that's the sustain we were talking about. And in that fight, nobody falls, but now Omega still on the defense.
All right, I'm gonna play a game with you guys. Craft the win. What's the win condition? What are the layering that Omega has to do? They have to put a heavy spin on Oh My Venus, right? And Miko has to put on what else?
Blast. He's got to get a new one on blast.
And again, it's a timing. I literally just said it that Omega needs to wait for them to use the key abilities first. Watch out for the ultimate of the Estes. With the ultimate of the Estes gone, that's when you go in full. But then I also get why Omega are starting off with the Blazing Duet because they're
Far behind, you actually couldn't fight those fights, but now I gotta say they have the tools to actually help counter this. Miko gonna charge up. They do find Wise, that's huge. But another member's gonna follow. It's Renzio that goes down. Owl unleashing.
Oh my God, Owl!
The damage is there. Owl comes in with a Blazing Duet. Owl's still alive for a little bit longer. The sustain is too much.
Oh my goodness!
As they take out Miko, it looked like there was a little bit of hope for Omega. But in a snap of a finger, Blacklist International now marching it down mid.
Can they defend?
They don't even need the Lord, they say.
No heavy spin!
No heavy spin here. Ryzen trying to hold on. It's Kelro versus the wall. He gets taken out way too fast.
No minions.
Renzio.
Minions!
There's no minions. So Omega holds on for a little bit longer.
And that is as clutch as it can get. Beautifully done there, I have to say. When they took out Wise, it looked really bad, and Kelra really maximizes that team helpers. But you saw Owl, man. If there was an Owl highlight reel, it starts with that one.
Yep, everything was clutch for Blacklist. Owl was definitely the clutches of them all. Edward gets wiped back.
Final slash going to be used again. The focus for the turret. It finally goes down. Look at the heels. Edward still alive amidst it all. They're going to focus him down, but they can't get to him.
But nah, they have the tools that they need to turn this around. To somehow out-execute them, layer your abilities, time it well.
Still means an ultimate as well. He did get you away. There's the real world manipulation. They got to take care of the Lord too. Wise Immortality going to be popped here. Renzio falls though. Do they have enough firepower? They're caught in a bad position. The slam comes down from Edward. They're going to be zoned out here for now. Omega holds on a little bit longer. Minions are there. They got to clear them out. Blazing Duet. It's not enough. Blacklist sweeps Omega.
In a classic fashion, our El Clasico returns with Blacklist on top once more.
Tried and tested. The standard that was set by Blacklist. They still got it. And they still get the sweep victory over their age-old rival Smart Omega.